Hi there. Welcome to a series of videos called English for Emerson. We work on this channel with reading and writing some basic English. We've been working on questions and answers. We've gone through like, how are you? What's your name? And we've worked our way down to, how's the weather today? And now I'm going to write that right up here somewhere in the screen. How's the weather today? Isn't it interesting the days that we're living in today? When I was a kid, we hardly had TV, let alone some guy like me be able to write on the screen, how's the weather today? I don't even know how that gets up there. Technology is incredible. And here we are. I got my own TV show, English for Emerson, and I'm writing up here on the screen, how's the weather today? But on this board right here, we do it the old-fashioned way, with a pen. And here we go. We're going to answer this question, how's the weather today? And we're going to start it off with a capital I, because our first word is going to be it's. It's. I'm going to tell you how it is here today in just a second. It's is going to be our first word. Let's do it. Straight line down from the top line down to the bottom. That's a pretty straight line for me. Then we do a bar at the top and a bar at the bottom for a capital I. Now you'll notice a couple things here. Every sentence begins with a capital. After that, unless it's somebody's name, generally speaking, or the name of a city or the name of a country or name of a state, whatever, usually the rest of the letters in the sentence are lowercase. And on this channel, I got to talk a little bit about this. We got lines going side to side now. And you'll notice up here, I got 3 lines. I hope you can see them. Top, middle, and bottom. And my capital I goes from the top line through the middle all the way down to the bottom line. On this channel, we use the space between 3 lines to make our capital. That helps us to keep the letter size correctly. Now, you got to take a look at this. You know, when I first started doing these lines, I decided, well, I don't want to confuse, so I'm going to make dotted lines with red ink. Well, pretty soon, gosh darn it, that little red pen ran out of ink. We got that out of the way. And then I've had to find a gray pen because I didn't want to use black because that would be confusing. And I was looking at these dotted lines on the picture, and it's like, well, those don't look very clean, you know. It's kind of a mess, kind of sloppy. So now on this board, I got some dotted red lines here. I got some fading red lines here. I got some gray lines here. I got some gray, black, and red dotted lines down here. I got all kinds of stuff going on. Now, when I was a kid, my teachers would have seen this and they would have said, Ross, you got to be consistent. You got to try to make it all look the same. Try to get it cleaned up. They always were after me. And look at me now. I got my own popular show on TV, and I can do whatever I want. I got red, I got dotted, I got black, I got gray, I got dotted black and red all mixed together. I can do whatever I want. It's my own show. You bet. Okay, so I hope you can make sense of this complete catastrophe on the board. But try to use 3 lines for your capital and try to be consistent. Okay, not like me. Oh man, you're not going to find any consistency with me. But you should be consistent with your lines. Okay, that's called, in English we call that the pot calling the kettle black. Now, next letter. on its is going to be a T. Can you hear it? It's. I hear a little bit of a T in there. I really do. I'm going below the top line. And I'm going down. About like that. That's not bad. And I'm going to cross it right at the midline. Okay. It. That's how we spell it. Now we got to put in that funny thing called an apostrophe. Apostrophe. I'm writing it right up here now. Apostrophe. That's a little slash between the top and the midline. And then we're going to put in the its. And that's going to be an S. S is hard. We go below the midline, up to the midline, and we work our way around. That's a nice S for me. That spells its. Now, remember with this apostrophe, it combines two words together. The two words I'm combining are it is. I'm going to write them right up here. It is. Are brought together. We kick out the I that's in the is. Pow! We kick him out of there. And we bring those two words together and make something called its. Now, why do we do that? Because usually people combine words when they're speaking to make it flow easier. It's more difficult to say, it is cold outside today. That's very formal. Most people would say, it's cold outside today. It just flows faster, flows easier. It's. Do you follow me? It's short for it is. Now, you got to decide when you write in your next word what it's like in your world, okay? I'm going to put up some options. Here, it's sunny today. This is Florida. It's sunny today. I'm going to write it up here. Sunny. Now, where you're at, it might be cloudy. I'm going to put that up here. I'm going to put a bunch of words on the screen. I'm going to try to color them differently to be like how the weather would be. Do you follow me? Sunny, cloudy. It's not hot here. Hot is going to be H-O-T. I'm going to put it in red. Hot. Cold is C-O-L-D. I'll put that in blue. Dark blue. Cold. C-O-L-D. It might be rainy. Would be on here too. R-A-I-N-Y. I think R-A-I-N-Y. Rainy. Maybe it's snowy where you are. I'll put that in white. That's going to be S-N-O-W-Y, I think. What else could it be? It could be windy. I'll put that down here. It could be foggy. Sometimes it gets foggy here in Florida, but not much. Foggy. That's probably good for your options. There's other kinds of weather like humid, where you're sweating all over, and it could be gloomy, where it's depressing. Well, you pick. But I'm going to leave up those words. Sunny, cloudy, rainy, snowy, hot, cold, windy, foggy. You pick. I'm going to pick sunny because I'm here in Florida. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Oh, man. Couldn't be beat. Here we go. You got to pick what you do. I'm going to do what I do. Mine's sunny. Now you'll notice something. I'm going to interrupt you for a moment. Most lowercase lines, most lowercase letters are between the middle and the bottom line. You'll notice on my S, I'm not going up here where the capital T was. I'm staying down here. Capitals are usually up here. Lowercase, are down here. Hello? I'm down here, down below the middle line. Sometimes, they sneak up like the T did, lowercase t. It sneaks up a little bit above the midline. But most lowercase are down here, down below the midline. I hope you size yours right. I'm back to writing sunny. Uh-huh. There we go. Ooh, squeaky. There, I've got sunny on my board. You'll notice that there's only one letter in this whole shebang that goes below the bottom line, and that's my Y at the end. Some letters. I don't know if any of the ones in your weather word go below the bottom line, but some dip down below. I love to go out of the lines. I always love to do lowercase letters that go below the lines. Oh man, if I can get a Y or a G or a Q or a J or a P, and I can get to go out of the lines, I'm like, yes, I'm going to go way down. I want to take that thing all the way down. I'm going to try to be good, though. Now, you got your weather word in there, whatever weather is like where you're at. Then we're going to finish it off with today, okay? I'm coming down here. Below the top line, I make my straight line. That T is not very straight, but it's a free channel. There we go. T for today. Now my oo is going to be made by an O. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. Today. Counterclockwise. Then we're going to go with the D for day. Today. Starts like a lowercase c. It's beautiful. Then we go to the very top. And all the way down. You know, some lowercase letters do go all the way to the top line. That's the way it goes. Some of them sneak up there. That's not a capital letter, but it goes all the way to the top. Some lowercase letters go all the way to the top line. And then we're going to end our today with an A and little tail on it. And we learned about this yesterday. The word day ends with a Y. Can you believe it? Silent Y. Diagonal to the bottom. And my favorite, I get to go out of the lines. Ha ha ha! Yes! There it is. That spells today. It's sunny today. Now, how do we end that sentence? With a question mark? No. This is not a question. This is a statement. This is a fact. We end it with a period. A dot on the bottom line. Okay. There it is. It's sunny today. You know, I found out about the comments section in my videos. I'm so sad about it. So disappointed. I just can hardly take it. When you have videos that are made for kids, the comment section is turned off. So people can't write me back. Because they don't want people to write some rude comments and then have children be able to see them. A lot of people on YouTube write horrible, rude things. They don't want kids to be able to see that stuff. So all kids' videos, the comment section is turned off. I'm so sad about it. All my millions of viewers cannot write me comments on English for Emerson. Gosh darn it. That just about ruined my whole day the other day when I found out about that. That's how it is. It's tough in America. It's tough in America, my grandma always said. But it's sunny today. So that's something to feel good about. I hope you got your sentence done just perfect. I hope it looks great, and I'll see you next time on English for Emerson.